CEO Money Trainer, host of Poetic Roots Podcast. Shauna Gold in the building. You know what I'm saying? Doing her thing from city to city. You done seen her kids crying. You done seen her here and there when it comes to the movies behind the scenes, plus being a special guest. Let's go ahead and represent. Talk to us.
Hey everybody, what's up? This your girl Shauna Gold, coming straight up out of Dallas, Texas. Hopefully soon to a city near you if you ain't in Dallas. What I'm doing right now is acting. I've been in the entertainment field for a while. I started out with music. I was rapping for wow, some years, probably from 2014, no, maybe 2013 up until 2017. Then I was ghostwriting, but I've always liked acting. So that's what I'm rolling with now. Got a lot of things going on. Been in a couple of movies. We got a reality show going on right now that y'all are gonna love. Um, so I got a couple of things coming up that y'all will definitely enjoy.
Sweet. Y'all didn't know. Before we even start, number one question I want to ask you, what do,
Say it again for me.
what do you love about Dallas?
So I am born and raised in Dallas. It's just where I've been my whole life. I feel like, every city goes through its ups and downs. There was a time where everybody was saying it was just crabs in a bucket, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you have a lot of that going on everywhere. But what I've been seeing here lately, Dallas is really getting on the map. We have a lot of people doing movies, the short films, reality shows. I just feel like we're being seen in a different light, and I like it. And there is starting to be more unity. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you still have some that are they kind of get a kick out of the separation, but you have a lot of us that are trying to bring it together. Like for
Okay.
instance, on the reality show that I'm on, Love and City, that's Shay Trendy. Everybody know who Shay Trendy is. She's definitely on the promotion and she's definitely doing her thing. She has brought quite a few of us together. I mean, some of us didn't even know each other. And so, even through maybe little arguments behind the scenes, everybody's still able to bring it back in. And now you see everybody supporting each other's crafts and showing up to each other's shows. And just people have made friends. And that's what we needed in Dallas. So, I feel like it's just something new going on. And I'm for it. You know what I'm saying? I was tired of the separation and people not wanting to deal with people on this side of the city and vice versa. It just doesn't make any sense. We all trying to get the same thing and come up and what I'm saying, go after what we really want. So why not come together? It's easier that way.
Hey, I love that, man. Y'all tapped in with Poetic Roots Podcast when we bringing nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's all about unity, and coming together. Shout out to Love in the City with you. You feel me? Like I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I got to salute her. And I
Thank
got
you.
to just a lot of things that we doing. I call Dallas the next Hollywood, but when it comes to short films and you know what I'm saying, it's sitcoms, things like that. Everybody is on the level. Everybody is really pushing for greatness. You feel me? It's like
Absolutely.
my motto is do it too. You know what I'm saying? And it starts in our community. You feel me?
It
And
does.
it's people like me who go the extra mile. Not only go the extra mile, but really be the people who was watching us. You feel me? So that's big
Hmm.
salute to you. In now, before we even get into it, let's talk about your music. I know you see, even though crossed over to the filming and the acting and things like that.
Hmm.
And when did you start the music game and the rapping or the R&B started? Who inspired you when it comes to this music?
So, you know, I almost made it into the 80s. When I tell people my age, they never believe me, but I came in at the end of the 70s. So I came up in the best era of music, the 80s, the 90s. So I've always loved music. I don't know what it was, but I'm talking about I really, really, really love R&B. I definitely do. And rap is probably my second love. Sometimes I can't choose between the two because I always switch out. One day I may be listening to R&B, the other day I'm listening to all rap. But I came up listening to the legends like Ghetto Boys, Scarface, UGK, 8 Ball, MJG. You know what I'm saying? I came up listening to the real ones. So
Yeah.
I used to be in school, and whenever those songs came on, I knew everything from word. And the boys used to be like, this is a weird chick. Like, how do you know all these? You know more words than we do. You know what I'm saying? I'll be walking down the hallways, just I'm UGK and Scarface all day long, and they be like, she listen to music like a dude. So I would really say that I was inspired by men in rapping because that's who was really out there. Of course, there was the girls, Trey 5'7" and all that. That was cool, but it was something about that gangster rap for me. But I'm not gonna lie, when Lil Kim came out, she set a different tone. So yeah, I listened to Lil Kim. Of course,
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj too. You got to give everybody their flowers. But it's really the old school rap that really made me want to do it. And so I had some homeboys. They had a song they wanted me to jump on. This was probably like in 2011, and they was like, "Well, we need a female rapper for this song," and I was like, "I can do it," and they just
I
looked at
can.
me like, "Rap?" I was like, "Yeah, I can," because I used to practice writing, and I jumped on that song with them. I think it was called Oak Cliff Chick or something, not Bushies, but they called it Oak Cliff Chick, and yeah, I tore it up, and everybody was like, "Say, you might need to start rapping," and that's what I started doing. And
Okay.
I used to do the explicit rapping. Like I was the Megan Thee Stallion before she came out. Like my first song was called Long Dicker, and it was explicit, but everybody liked it from men to women. And I think that's a good thing for a female. If you get dudes that like to hear your music because they want to hear what you're talking about, and you get females that say they can relate to it, then you know what I'm saying, that's really good. So I was really doing it, winning a couple of contests through the
Okay.
city. Um, and I really loved it. I did, but you know what I'm saying? I just think in that time when Dallas, when was really into it, the sides, it kind of just took away the fun, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I was always acting. I don't know if you know who Byron Love is, but he had a movie called
I in the gap. Like
yeah, Necessity.
he know who CEO Money Train is.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah,
didn't in touch with Byron Love. Like I should do
yeah.
his logos back in the gap.
Did you? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's the homie. Yeah.
okay.
But the first person who put me on camera and when I was just like, oh, I'm feeling this is John Nelson. He just did
I know John out
Forgiven.
to them.
Yeah. It was a movie called From the Mud with the guy Meech from the Grove. John put me on in there and I was just like, okay. And then I just started doing, other things. He's actually got part two coming out, Karma, Unforgiven 2 Karma, that I'm gonna be in, and then I'm gonna be in this other movie, that somebody just blessed me with, The Broken Vessel. So I can't wait for that. Yeah, quite a few things. Family Cron, that's a YouTube channel, and
Yes.
that's from Mario Fossey. Yeah, he's got me in probably like 5 of them. I work with them like on a monthly. Shout out to Kendra Sykes. She writes as well, and she hits me up all the time, and I appreciate them. That's where I get the practice in because practice makes perfect. And I just jumped into acting, not even really knowing how good I was going to be. I just felt like that I could be good at it, and everybody was saying that I was the natural, but I love it. And it's good when you can do something that you love. Like I want to
Facts.
be in as many movies, short films as possible. Like it's not stopping. I want to do it for the rest of my life. Like it's that serious.
Is that something to love what you do? That's why they say when you can make your you having fun doing what you love to do. How many people go to a job on a daily day to day? They get a check, but they don't love what they do. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people
Yeah.
can really, when you get into something that you love to do, you enjoy doing it. You as a people person, you connecting with her, you know, and the doors continue to open up. Who won't love that? You feel me? Because like with Mario Facey,
Yeah.
Kendra Sykes, you know what I'm saying? All my peoples, and it's like set to learn everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm an editor. I said movie clips behind the scenes on a lot of stuff. From the music videos from my nigga Jay Rankin, you know what I'm saying, to my partner Big Grip, the body record, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it will really take you to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
And I congratulate you going on, the things that's
Thank you.
coming in advance. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep shining. I know you talked about this song that was real explicit. You said long dicker, right? So
Yeah.
so so with that being said, what you said? Do you still know some of the words from that long dick?
Wow. Some of it. Now, okay. I couldn't get away from that type of rapping because I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I grew up around a lot of guys, so I talk like a I talk like a dude, but on the female perspective. Like the last song I did, I think I did it was called Head. So everybody was like, "You gonna always come out with something that just catch attention." But when I rap that type of stuff, it's from the female perspective because you have dudes come out with songs talking about how they like getting head or whatever. So
Juicy
why
J.
can't we do it? So why
Exactly.
can't we do it? So I was speaking for the women, and so my song was just saying about how you always have that one person in your life that probably just had you sprung just off of their oral sex alone. So I just had to make a song about it. But yeah, I like to be funny with my songs too. So when I say stuff, people are like, "Girl, you is crazy." But I was just creative with it like that. You'll get people to try to discourage you because I was doing that type of music and everybody knew me from it. But then you would always have that one person come in, oh, you don't need to be rapping like that. Guys is tired of hearing that. I was like, since when? Because the females that come out like gangster, I'm sorry. I mean, they get out there, but you don't see them just last too long because sex really does sell. And I feel like
Hey,
for females to get in the game, they always have to kind of come in that way. And then once you get in that door, you can switch your music up however you want. But we just stating facts. Like you'll get some females that come out and they have that hit song and they may be kind of boyish or whatever, but for some reason you see them die off. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
Because men will pay attention to female rappers that's talking explicit, you know what I'm saying, over the females that's always talking about I'm finna bust you in your ass with my 4-5. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So I just got to the point to where as I started to change and evolve as a person, then I was like, of course I still like listening to that, but I don't want to still rap about that, so I was like, either still do that and do something that you really don't want to do because people start thinking that that is your overall only character,
yeah.
or, use your other craft. Because even though Nicki Minaj came out always talking about menages, we've only seen her with one dude at a time. So, you know what I'm saying? Females have to really be somebody else to really get in the game sometimes. You get some females who live their life and they bout their life, but look how much they have to go through the backlash of, everything that they talk about and how you're a bad influence on young girls coming up. So, yeah, it's hard for females to get in the game. And sometimes they have to be a way, talk a certain way that they really aren't. But their main goal is to get in there and get famous and get that money. So, I
Yeah.
don't down nobody for it. Yeah.
Poetic Roots Podcast with the host, See Your Money Show with the special guest, Shauna Gold. How did you get that name, Shauna Gold? Bling, bling. Talk to us about it.
Oh my God. I was with one of my homeboys and we was trying to come up with my name, and I used to have those in my mouth and it really stood out. And so I was just like, what about Shauna Gold? And he was like, absolutely. So we went with Shauna Gold. So it stuck with me, you know, and I know that really made me stick out because people's like, you already stand out because, you know, I'm 5'7" thick, and then you come in with these golds. You know what I'm saying? So definitely it was my trademark to where even when I was like telling everybody I'm fit to get rid of the golds, everybody was like, no. I was like, y'all, I'm not, you know, I'm not young anymore. I can't just keep going through life as a grown woman, you know, grilled out. So yeah, I retired them, and but I'm still trying to go
That's
always.
what that is now. Man, like if you were still rapping, even though I know you went to the movies and what three artists, it can be mainstream or it can be local. Who would you
Oh, number one, Scarface. You know what I'm saying?
uh
I've loved Scarface since I was young. Like his old school songs, I know like a lot of them word for word. Like I've hit him up on Instagram, just letting them know, hey, I'm your biggest fan, and I just want you to keep doing what you can do as long as you can. And he straight respected that. So Scarface, you know what? I really like Jeezy as female. I like all the female rappers pretty much. They all different. I mean, Nicki Minaj, she is, the best in what she's doing. So I wouldn't mind doing a song with Nicki. But yeah, the first people that come to mind to me would probably be male rappers, like old school rappers. Probably the new ones, they okay. I listen to some of their music, but I'm stuck on old school.
I feel that hey, if I had a chance, man, like honestly, who I will work with when it comes to the rapping, people know I'll rap. But
Oh yeah?
I'm gonna pull my music up on Facebook stories, like the Facebook music. You know, when you
Mm-hmm.
jump to music, all you gotta do is type in CEO Money Train, and you go see the music but that's not my number one. The main thing that I'm so focused on is shining bright. See what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to the movie that I'm writing, which is a broken vessel brand. When it comes to just being a public speaker and a positive speaker, you know what I'm saying, can really relate to what we got going on. And that's number one. You know what? I feel like no matter who these people are, even if we don't know them, always watching. You know what I'm saying? So if they watching, I'm giving something positive to look at. It's already that's already flooding the streets, that's flooding our mind frame, that's flooding the children. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's us to really stand up, show out, and be lead by example. And I feel
Right.
like I'm one of them kings that lead by example when and thing that we really focus on. Now the music, filming, the movies. What made you get into it? Like, what made you need to be it? Give me some. Give me an example.
You talking about what made me want to start acting?
Yes.
So I get some type of adrenaline rush when I'm acting, and afterwards seeing myself, it just I don't know. It's inspiring. It's inspiring to me more than music. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still learning because when I was getting in those first movies, it was cool. The hood movies, they let you freestyle, do what you want to do. But when I got up in there with Romario, he'll tell me quick, why did you do that? You're supposed to still look at the camera. Don't stop looking. He's really showing me some behind the scenes things that I hadn't experienced. And I'm just not scared of it. I'm like, hey, like I just, I've changed my health. So I've lost some weight, but they put me in a role to where I, had to look bigger. And I was like, I done lost all this weight. I don't want to look bigger, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it doesn't even matter. I need people to see me in every light. I want to play every role. If I got to play a crackhead, if I got to play, a promiscuous chick, somebody's mama, auntie, evil chick, I just want to do it all. So I feel like I don't want people to think I'm closed out to anything. Now there's certain things I'm not gonna do, you know what I'm saying? But
Like
you
what?
know,
No,
I'm sorry. I ain't there yet, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get me all bucket naked on camera, you know. I'm not
yeah,
proud of
I
it.
feel that.
You know what I'm saying? I respect Halle Berry on Monsters Ball. I used to be like, damn, she did that. You know, I probably would never be able to, I ain't gonna say never, but I can't see myself doing that now, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I get close to it.
That's real. Hey, you know
It's
what? We
just
got,
something about it. I love acting. I really do.
hey, and you know, the family crime. Like I notice how you get into the character. Always talk about when it comes to being on set. They go always say, "Hey, listen, when you jump on set, become that character. Whoever you are at that time, stay in character." So sometimes people put that character name and see if you're really attentive and you're listening to who that character is. It's like, oh yeah, that's me. You're like they're paying attention to it. So that's why they say, hey, just stay in character. You know how many times I jump on set, they be like, here, Money Train, here's your script. I read it in my own words, but it still relates to everything that's going on. So I make it me. I make it my man. And they be like, damn, bro, I wasn't in the script, but you did fire.
That's what
You
makes
know what I'm saying?
that's when it's the best. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the best. Yeah.
And that's really good right there. Say this is, sponsored by Poetic Roots Podcast. See your Money Train. We got the special guests all on the go, holding it down from city to city. We in Dallas, man, but we worldwide with everything we doing. Who've been listening. Shout out to the ones who really been tapping in. Drop some feedback. If you want to go ahead and a time, we got 30 seconds, man. Y'all bear with me. Hold up. We tuned in with that CEO Money Train at Poetic Roots Podcast. We got the superstars in the building. As y'all can see, we got Shining Gold shining with bling bling, right? How it up? So look, let's get into it, man. I appreciate for being on our this interview with me, man.
Thank you for having
Enlighten
me.
us a little bit. Were you ever raised in church?
Oh yeah. I was singing in the church choir and everything.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know,
that's a good thing.
my grandmother, when you are raised still, when it's your mom and your grandmother raising you, you know how that grandmother is. Like I was in church every Sunday, and I need to start stepping in the church literally, but I do a lot of online church. You know, I probably go once a month, but I'm gonna always keep that church in me because I actually feel like when you get away from God, that's when you start seeing things happen in a negative way, at least for me. And so when I started changing, for the better in my praying and, looking at my church and all that, more of my blessings have started coming back in. So definitely I have a testimony, so definitely the church is in me. And yes, I was a church girl. I did not like singing in the choir because I was shy, but I liked singing. Like I was always doing something that had to do with entertainment, singing, acting, plays, all of that. But church is definitely a part of me and my family.
I went up in the shower, but you ain't nah. Look, you got the best
Let me
song in
tell
the
you
shower.
though, I used to sing really good, but I don't know what happened. I don't know when I was like 18 or something, like my voice just changed, like with this little raspy monotone something. So I ain't hitting them notes like I used to, but I'm definitely up in the shower and in the car with that.
Right. So look, you know what? This is something I should have did in the beginning, but this is what I'm gonna do. Now, quick little prayer. You feel me? Because when two is in the midst of it, God is. So this is what I want to do, just real quick, man. Father God in heaven, Lord, we come to closing head, bow to just show you that love, you that appreciation for putting that gift in us to keep us moved, to keep us put, just going a positive route, Lord. Father, us the way, forgive us for our sins, Lord, as we continue to, be in this world for us and lead us in the right path. Thank you for the ones who've been watching us. Thank you for the ones by us. Thank you for the ones who really take their time to show us love. Even those who we do forgive them. And with that being said, I just want to say thank you for advance for us, our careers. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So,
Amen. Amen.
you feel me? So we
Thank you.
back in the building. Yes. Just real quick. When it comes to like trying to get paid out here, especially when it comes to monetizing your content, the things that you the best way to monetize your content, your music on these platforms.
Um, for me, I feel like getting the advice from people who you see already doing it, knowing how to get paid. You definitely got to reach out to the right ones to, get that guidance. But, reading up actually on YouTube, any questions that you have on how to get things started and get paid is there. But definitely, I would say get yourself a mentor, somebody who can, lead you in that direction, who ain't gonna be hating on helping you, get on like that, because people will help you, but you're gonna have to start asking for help, or you're gonna have to pay somebody for some help. Sometimes it's like that. If you can't find anybody that's gonna give you the knowledge, it's some people out there. If you pay them for it, they'll have it for you, and you just have to look at it as an investment into yourself. But you definitely got to promote yourself as much as possible so people can know who you are. You definitely just gonna have to invest in yourself.
There you go. I love that. If y'all
I, I
watching,
don't come for free. Um, so just be prepared to invest, and don't be scared to reach out to people. And if somebody say, if you know that person knows how to get it done, and they say, hey, I'm not doing it for free, you got to understand that that's just how some people work. But hey, if you want it, you got to pay for it sometimes. I spent a lot of money when I was doing music, a lot. Like I had Charlie Boy as features, you know what I'm saying? When back then when he was really, really popping, which he still is now. I paid for all my studio time. I paid for all of my music. I wasn't out here on no, can you give me this for free? Or I want to holler at this DJ so he can put me on. No, I was putting my money into everything. So you just got to be prepared to do that. But you know what? Social media has made it so much easier. When I started IG, I don't know if it was popping like that yet, but if I had started back in this time now, I probably would have gotten a lot further. But life was life, and I was like, hey, I can't be in these clubs performing every night. I got to go to work in the morning. I still have
there you go.
a job, I have a career. Like, I'm a licensed insurance agent, and I act. You know what I'm saying? And I have another part-time job. I need money coming from 3, 4 different ways, because when you are trying
Yeah.
to get in this business, sometimes you're going to need some money. To be honest, it's cheaper for me to be out here acting than it was with the music, because you had to have a new outfit each time. Your hair had to be done. It's the same with acting, but you don't have to do that every single night or every
Yeah.
single weekend.
And that's real. You know what? I'd rather be the person behind the scenes, behind the camera, in the artist. Because guess what? Y'all gotta bring all the money to us. You feel feel me? Like that's
True.
why I remember doing the music videos. I'd rather be in the studio making the beats, engineering. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be the person with all the merch, so everybody come to me and get this. Hey, put the merch on. You know, and it's like, you know what? My partner, man, shout out to Lee. That nigga, hey, he talked about y'all can find him on a podcast, on Poetic Roots Podcast on Spotify. Money he really spent 50,000 plus, and it's
Wow.
like, damn. You see what I'm saying? It's like, okay, if you body already, you honestly independent like yourself in the streets, selling out and doing what you got to do to really put yourself out there. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? If you don't got a distribution team, I really, you know what I'm saying, salute you honestly for going that extra mile, because you said something that was very the money that you invested into your career. See, a lot of people got their hands out. A lot of people will fuck their way to the top. A lot of people will be like, shit, I'm gonna use it in order to get to the top. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to blood, sweat, and tears, that shit was when everybody else sleeping, we still up and we can't even go to sleep because there's so many thoughts that's coming through. Let me jot this down. Let me jot that down. And then when you jot it
Yeah.
down and you rate it, it's like, damn it, I couldn't go to sleep.
Right.
You
Right.
putting that work
Right.
in. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's
And
the
that's why I
passion
say,
for it.
come on, now it's that passion. You absolutely right. That's what we're searching for. You know what I'm saying? So the music, you got the music underneath your belt. You know what I'm saying? You going that, you got the look. So it's like, you know what? Shit, about to go ahead and bump some Sonic Gold. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Now you going into a whole another field. The movie, the sitcoms, you know what I'm saying? The short films and things like that. I can't wait to see this broken vessel. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I can't
I'm
wait to see
excited.
what
I'm ready.
you
You know
feel
I'm
me?
ready.
I'm so excited myself. You know, when my partner say money train, nigga, you can't rush. God got his finger on you right now. You can't rush the things that God. All you got to do is continue to write, continue to put your mind something that's gonna blossom. As long
Yeah.
as you got your team behind you and people really pushing you and understand the patience when it comes to making a movie, you good.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. If you do your best and just don't give up, he'll meet you the other half of the way. I have seen that.
that's real. Now, if you wanted to give any shots out, now it's all on you. The green light is on you. The light is on you. Get them shout outs.
Oh man, I want first of all, I want to give a shout out to you. I appreciate you for having me on for this interview. And I respect everything you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for, inviting me to be on your next project. I won't let you down. I want to
Yes.
give a shout out to everybody who has helped me with the acting so far. I don't have a problem with reaching out to people who have the experience. So John, Byron, Romario, all of them. Kendra Sykes, her name Destiny Washington is you're gonna hear a lot more of her. That's who I had to do my monologue with, and I was nervous, and she was good. She helped me do my monologue, and she does acting classes, so I got some good advice from her. Shay Trendy for letting me be a part of Love and City. This is going to be something different, and she lets me coordinate and help out. So it's everything is just going great. So I appreciate everybody that supports me, that says you're doing good. I support the D. I get a lot of people in the city that know me, and I don't have any of that hating going on. I try to keep it cool with everybody because it's just so much easier to just be cool than to just be trying to fuel the fire. Some people, they live for that, and I'm not that person. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to give a shout out to my family and my friends, everybody for what I'm saying, staying with me, seeing me go from music to acting, because they like, this girl always doing something, but that's just it's just in me. It's just in me. So you'll
And
always
that's
see me
what's
do
up. We got
something in entertainment. Always.
You know what? Staying busy is key. You know what I'm saying? You know what they say? Yeah, idle mind is the devil. Time for that. We don't got no time for error. You feel me?
At all.
We can learn from our mistakes. It takes a lot to fail, so I can learn from it and blossom on top. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people want you out. A lot of people cast lots and plot on you the wrong. You continue to stand firm, stay 10 toes down, keep your back against the wall. You to jump over them obstacles. They like, damn, son. Damn, you see her over here. Damn, I see train over here. Like, we ain't stopping. We the Amtrak train folk. We going.
Right.
You feel
keep
me?
Going. Keep going.
We got to keep. Shout out to Casey Lee. Casey Lee said it make money. You know what I'm saying? To make money, you got to give. You got to give. You got to, in order to be blessed, you got to give.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of want to take, but they never want to give. They never want to support. Because why would I support her? Why would I support him when we don't benefit from it? See, a lot of not knowing that when you bless people in the smallest way, God makes sure that's well.
You gonna get your blessings back. That's right.
Come on, talk to me
People
now.
can't see it. It's really just that simple. It's simple. It's that simple.
That's so real right there, you know, and it's way more to come. You feel me? When I tell you shine bright is so easy to do, it's a mind of, I mean, people so used to being negative, talking negative, waking up thinking negative. Face. That's why every time you might see somebody say, "Damn, my nigga, what's up with you? What's wrong?" To the point, maybe if you start talking to somebody, politicking, you know, so you know how some people be like, "Damn, Trump, I needed to hear that." Damn, Trey, you know what I'm saying? Hate you, bruh. You know, and I don't need my flowers for that because it's real. It's the authentic, you know. And it's like, hey, keep it real. A lot of people will smile in your face and be snake. Keep it 100. You was on some fuck shit. Let us call you on that fuck shit. We might not do it in public side and let you know, safe, bro. You was on some whoop-de-whoop on whoop. And it's if you coming at people the wrong way, you know what comes with that. But if you coming with somebody, they have no choice but to respect you and hear you out.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And that's what's wrong. A lot of people don't know how to communicate. And then some people don't know how to communicate, and somebody's delivery is always bad. So, you know what I'm saying? You just have to learn. And some people just don't care to, you know, you don't care to. Somebody ain't been trying to let them know, so they don't know. Some people act a certain way and don't even realize it, or they feel like they have to be that way, but they don't even understand having that type of personality or being a snake motherfucker. It just it's gonna mess up your image and the things that you try to do in the future. So some people just have to grow. You know, I ain't never been on no fuck shit, but you know, back in the day, you know what I'm saying, I used to make a lot of wrong choices. I was quick to get into it with somebody. You know, I didn't care if I burnt the bridge or, you know what I'm saying? You have to grow and learn from those type of things. So, you know, I hope the next person can. You know, you don't always have to be, if you were this way back then, you don't always have to be that way going forward into the future. You have to make a decision to do better for yourself. You
Come
know,
on now.
some people don't. And, you know, it's sad, but, you know, that's why I feel like now Dallas is, you know, getting a lot more people come together. Yeah,
And
that's a good
that's
look.
real. And you know what? When you think people listen you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to give shout out to some of the celebrities who've been having my clothing brands on, my brand on. Moonwalker, you see what I'm saying? We got Mike Jones, fly. We got J Bo from Atlanta. We got so many other people who get attention to what a black entrepreneur is really out here doing. Like, for no hands out, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I fuck up, it's like okay, let me take notes so I
Mhm.
can go ahead and correct the things that I mess up on and come back the same way
Right.
aspect. You know, that's why I say you get 10 no's before you get your first yes. And once you're positive avalanche, you can't stop no positive avalanche.
Right.
Either get your ass ran over. Some people may take that wrong, but you know what is all
Yeah.
about perfect time. They know our time, and we already know that. You know what I'm saying? So long as we continue to plant them seeds, spring, winter, fall, you know what I'm saying, summertime, and believe in what you got. By the time you look back up, you could be like, damn, my tree has grown. You looking
That's
up
right.
at your own. That's what it's really all about. It's perfecting your craft. It's all
Yeah.
about. It's all about talking positive to yourself because you are what you think. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
right.
you gotta be
That's right.
exactly. And I feel like we gotta be careful on our tongue. It can bring curses or blessings. It's up to you what you want to bring to your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And we kings and we queens, we definitely got to lead by example. I done been in and I done caught them F's behind a lot of these things that I done in these streets when it comes to the grind. You know what I'm saying? Dirty money here, everything. But you know, because I don't carry myself like that. I carry myself as a businessman, professional. Ask me questions about contracts, about everything else before they ask me about the streets, because that's what I,
Right. I feel
you know,
you.
you see what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. It's all about the growth. It's about growth. I've definitely, I've definitely seen the growth in me. You know, I look
And
back
that's
some of the
real.
things that I used to do, and I'll be like, man, I was really covered because I could have been here, or I could have been there, or this could have happened to me. So I just, some people don't get to come back from the choices that they make. So
Man, talk like we all done lost family members and friends that we loved and knew that real talent. And we done lost. So shout out to that nigga, rest in peace to Muscle. You feel
mhm.
me? Because if you jump on my podcast, the episodes that me, Mo 3, Catboy Camp did, Mo 3 noticed my put me on a whole another level. You see what I'm saying? Like y'all ain't hear about it if y'all tap in the link. But is that real? You know, people is always watching us
Mhm.
when we and I just want to say to you, you know what I'm saying, keep going hard, keep going the extra. Man, everything that you've been asking for will come your way. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You
Yeah,
know.
real.
I got a few more questions. You know what I'm saying? Because we going in on a. The thing is this: how do you protect your name, your image, and your career when it comes to dealing with these messy type of people in the industry?
Sometimes they take me there, but you know what I'm saying? You have to always remember how much you have to lose. The next person may not have shit to lose. So you have to remember what you have to lose and try not to get caught up in the bullshit. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we put ourselves in situations and we can avoid it. So you always have to think about what the possibility is. You got to always think about the outcome. You have to think about things before you say it. You know what I'm saying? I slip sometimes and may go off on somebody, and later I'll probably regret it and be like, man, I shouldn't have even said that. You just have to really think before you speak and do. And I just do. I
Yes, I
try to,
feel that.
I used to be in the clubs all the time. And trust
Me
me,
too.
it's like every week, every weekend, somebody's like, are you going? Are you going? Are you going? And I swear I be wanting to go sometimes, but then a lot of times I'm like, nah, it ain't even my type of crowd anymore. It ain't that it ain't my type of crowd. It's just that when I used to be in the clubs all the time, I was wanting to be seen, wanting to get drunk. You know what I'm saying? Looking to see maybe I'm gonna meet my next boyfriend tonight. You know what I'm saying? All those things are not important to me anymore. So I'm like, my peace is at home. My peace is when I'm at work making my money. My peace is when I am trying to pour everything into my own brand so I can be my own boss and not have to work for anyone else anymore. So that's not, being in that club is not going to get me anywhere near what I'm trying to do for myself at all.
Bingo. Bingo
Sometimes I'll step
on
out
that.
if somebody got a birthday or something, but I just feel like, and then too, if you're not a promoter, why you up in every club? You making your value go down. Who gonna wanna, when you make it big, or when you have a show, who gonna come see you at your show? They gonna be like, oh, I'll see them next weekend at that club. They person always there. Oh, you see that person every weekend. This person here, this person here, this person there. Nah, you ain't gonna catch me out everywhere like that. Nah, you know what I'm saying? That was back then. I'm a whole other person now. And let's be
Represent.
100. Every time you go somewhere, somebody accidentally getting shot. Bullet ain't got no name, and everybody out here just wilding. And I'm just trying to stay safe.
There you go. That part. You feel right on that. Man, where can people find you at? What platforms can people find you to just show that support?
Well, I'm on TikTok. On TikTok, my name is Big Finance. I think that's what it is. Go Big Finance. I'm gonna check and see. Let me make sure. I gotta always keep that in there. It's crazy.
Let's
Let me
go.
see it on Facebook, Shauna Gold, SHAWNAGOLD, and on IG, I am Shauna Gold. Let me check TikTok for you. I think that's my latest. Yeah,
We
Big
going in from
Fine
city.
Gold, Big Fine Gold on TikTok.
Y'all better go ahead and show y'all love. Make sure y'all tap in. Show that support. Show that support to the special guests. Because when I tell you we turning up, we about. But there's a question I want to ask you.
Yeah.
For you to be, are you in a relationship? Do you prefer,
No. I'm single.
and why?
Um, I think I'm so focused on trying to get the acting and everything. I just feel like it just knocks me off my focus because I'm really a relationship chick. And if I'm in love, I'm really gonna be like, I like to spend time with my man. If we have an argument, my focus is off. Sometimes you in a relationship, and if they feel like you're spending more time, with the acting or with the show than them, then what I'm saying, you feel like you have to choose one over the other. I just feel like right now is probably not right for me. Not saying I don't want it. Of course, I would love to have a nurturing relationship, but from past experiences, if I go through a bad breakup, man, like it sets me back emotionally, sometimes financially, like it's just a setback to me. And right now I don't even want to have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? If I had to just have me a friend and we go on a little date sometimes, bye, go home, but sometimes it don't end up that way because if you with somebody, that one person, you end up liking them, and it does take away from what you were focused on, because if not, they're going to have a problem. So I just feel like this is me time right now. Something's telling me, do not worry about that right now. You are on a mission. Get there. If somebody come along the way and it just fit in to where it's perfect, okay. But to be honest, I'm really not. I'm not looking for that right now because I know how I am. I get kind of clingy sometimes with my man.
Hey, if y'all listening and watching, so look, y'all make sure y'all come ready. Be ready, be prepared, page. That's the only way things go happen and work. You feel me? Everybody got to be on the same page. It's all about understanding and communication. First and foremost, if communication, that shit go die out. The candle will be blew out because there's a lot of wind and tornadoes. That's in general. That's just how people are. You know, but overall, hey, y'all tap in, share, like, drop a comment down below. Make sure for the next special guest on Poetic Roots Podcast with the host CEO Money. A special guest, trying to go in a building who've been holding it down when it comes to the music, you know, level up into the movies, you know, and everything else to come with it. Make sure that because y'all will see her in the poetic, in the broken vessel movie. Hey, he's about to go down, so y'all stay tuned in. Enough said. But is there anything else you want?
I just want to tell everybody, you know what I'm saying, just keep, if you have a passion, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you fall down, just get back up. As long as you can wake up again, you got another chance to get back at it. Don't let anybody discourage you. Believe in yourself and just take the chance and invest in yourself. So just go after it. Don't be scared to.
And that's real. Big pressure, man. See, everything is this whole interview fire, real powerful because put a script on genuineness. You can't put a script on flow that comes with the tongue of when God put himself in you, it's gotta go. You just gotta go. And this is the money train movement, man. So make sure y'all say Johnny Gold is in the building. Choo from the city to city. If you don't know me, please make sure this is what we're doing on a regular basis. We uplift people. We don't drain people. We time for that. Ain't no need to complain and worry because it's gonna give you a few gray hairs. Let me just stop playing. But look, guys, love. Everybody stay tuned in until next time. On this, put some comments down below. Say something, show her some love. And with that being said, you, and you. I'm out of here. Until next time, Poetic Roots Podcast. Again, we got Sean and Gold. Make sure y'all
Thank
tap
y'all.
in with us.
Thank you.
We got.
Bye, everybody.
Ground time.